Hello, everybody. It's Jeff VW here, here for another weekly chat. No one is on the show yet other than me, so I guess I can do some talking for a while. So, hope everybody's doing okay. I am hanging out in the Lego room. As you can see behind me here, my shelves are cleaned, and the shelves over here are restocked with my bins. I was trying to tidy things up a bit. Still not 100% tidy. I mean, there's stuff scattered all over the place, as you can see over here, like water bottles. But yeah, anyway, I was trying to tidy up a bit. I have recently finished my Space Hater. Sorry, I'm just pulling up a picture as we talk here. And just pulling up my Instagram account so we can share it. Let me just share the screen. Share screen. Not that easy to see. It's a little small. Actually, you know what? We'll unshare this. And I'll get another thing up here. Share screen. I should have done this before. I didn't really think about it. Share. I'll quickly go over to my actual images. So yeah. Oh, we got one person watching. Not sure who it is, but say hi if you want in the chat, and we can. At least I have someone to talk to while other people are hopefully arriving. I'm currently just pulling up some images of my Space Hanger that I finished. For the most part, it's about 99% done. I'm looking at it kind of over in the distance. But yeah. Just getting to the beginning of it, sorry. Okay, whoops. That's the picture I want right there. All right, let's share this. So this is the Space Hanger, pretty much done. I had a little goof up just before this on the middle section. The middle section is only really supported by these two pillars up top here. Whoops, that was the accident I did make. Oh, hold on here. Got into something weird on my computer. I hit F12 to full screen, and I accidentally full screened. Anyways, I was F11. So yeah, I was building my hanger, and this middle piece, the weight of this area in here was a little too much, and it ended up folding my model in half. But I added some extra support in the back. I gave it a little bit of extra strength, a couple of Technic beams just on the edges. It's not enough to hold it forever. So actually you can see this little circle here, this little plate here, that's actually my mounting point for support when it's taken apart. I have a little bit more work to do. I want to work on some corridors through this door over here and a little building up here. Something else. Oh yeah, well I need to actually decorate it with figs and other items. It's a cargo area, so I'm using these. Let's just disable this for a minute. Remove. There we go. I've got these cargo containers that I made a long time ago, so they're fairly old, and they just broke on me. Really. Oh, you know what? I think I just discovered a flaw in this one. Just because of that, when it opens, it hits those. So not a good one. This is a prototype one that I had. Let me grab my other one, which is right here. And as you can see, it opens up a lot easier. So I got these containers, and I've also got these cargo, or these like more liquid holding containers. That's what I figured they are. And I'm working on, or I want to start working on some kind of a loader that can come in and grab these and hold it. But I need, I'm thinking something like a lifter style thing from Aliens, Ripley's lifter mechanism. But it's going to take a little bit of work to figure that out and to keep it balanced. So that's kind of where I've been playing around in. But yeah, so those things will go on the those things will go in the hanger as well, along these numbered pads. These checkered spots in the back will be for where the mech lifters, cargo lifters, will be. And there's a few more things I want to do. I was noticing, actually, you can see it in this image, this ramp is sloping a bit. This monorail track here is sloping a bit. So I need to figure out what's going on there and raise it up a bit. I think there's a couple of pieces on the corner here that are kind of holding the track in place that are putting extra pressure and just holding it down. So yeah. So, oh, we have 2 people in the chat now. So hi, everybody. I'll say hello in the chat and see how they respond. Let me know who's there, and we'll if you want to ask questions or anything, we can talk. I'm a little shy on participants today, which is okay. I know one of our guys had messaged me saying he probably wouldn't be able to make it tonight. So, but yeah, I also sent out a notification a little late this afternoon, so I totally understand if people didn't get it. So, but I was just watching the Pink Bucket Nation on YouTube. It's oh geez, it's one of those days where you forget people's names. Hold on for a second. It's Julian Smith's. Sorry, I gotta look up his name now. What he is? Oh, there's my daughter with her braces. Oh yeah, look, advertisement for Lego. Julian Smith's chat, and he's I want to say Brick Blaze, but that's not him. Anyways, it'll come to me in a few minutes as I pull up the YouTube link. Oh, hey Jeff, how are you doing? Jeff is in from Ottawa. If you want to join in, Jeff, there's room. If you don't want to, that's okay. Bricksmith, that's the guy. I was just watching Pink Bucket Nation, Bricksmith's Monday chat, which is currently going to be moving to Saturday later this week. Jeff's laying floor in the basement, so he's just got me on for background noise. Hey Jeff, stay tuned though, because there's a new piece that is quite interesting. Anyway. So yeah, there's Bricksmith is a YouTuber as well. He's out in Central Florida, Northern Florida, I guess it is, and he is he's a YouTuber, and he's been doing a show every Monday called Lego Ultimate Builds. It sounds like he's moving it to Saturday. At 8 o'clock Eastern. So I was watching him just before this, and one of the guys in there mentioned there was a new piece that is available, or that will be available, and it caught my eye. And it's in one of the new video sets. So what I can do right now is, why don't we have a look at the new video sets? I know video is kind of one of those oddball themes that people aren't sure if they like or hate. I've got a few of the figs for it. Whoops, 5 of the figs. So usually when I'm placing a Lego order, if I need something to fill an order, I'll throw one of these in. I've been lucky, I've gotten 5, and all 5 were unique. So that's been pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know what, I think I'll just share the screen again. So, excuse me, video has come out. Actually, sorry, I'm going to try something, and I'm not sure how well this will work. Let me just change. I've got created a new scene here. I'm cutting out the ad on the side just because it was annoying. So you're not going to be able to see my face though, because I didn't add my face into this shot. But anyways, Lego video sets. So the new ones are coming out apparently in June-ish in the rest of the world, and it's August 1st for here in North America. So I mean, there's a bunch of sets, and they're expanding on the theme a bit. I mean, there's this boombox set. I'm just going to scroll through this stuff. Sorry. Because they do have the pictures. So there's a bunch of new characters. So series 2 of the Music Maker characters. Make it a little smaller here. So there's a series of 12 of them again. Some interesting things. I thought there was a devil one, but I think that's actually in one of the actual beatbox sets that they have as well. Anyways, there's 12 different characters to collect, so series 2. Then there's these beatboxes. Yeah, here's the one that's kind of like a dragon, red dragon character, which kind of looks cool. So these sets are pretty much the same, just different colorings, which is kind of nice. If there's some of these parts that you want in other colors, and obviously new tiles, because you know they need more tiles. There is a folk fairy beatbox. Let's see if page down works here. Yeah, it does. There is this set, which is a castle candy castle stage, which just some newer colors. It's got some tans and pinks and stuff in it. That might be a worthwhile set to get for parts. Let's just F11. Let's make it a bit bigger. There we go. So here's a blow up of that. It comes with a couple of figs. Some of the ice cream cones without printing on them. But a few other parts. There's this weird robo hip hop car. I'm not sure how a car is supposed to drive down the road with big speakers sticking out of the sides, but I guess these new road plates, if you don't put the line down the middle, you can do that. It comes with a couple of characters as well. Both robots, so kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got here. We got this K-pop concert with 3 characters and a stage, a bunch of beat bits, as they call those little guys, and also a pirate ship, which is kind of interesting. They're gone with a pirate ship. It's a couple of pirate hull pieces. Nothing really too deep, shall we say? But you know, it's got some parts that are interesting. A lot of these coral curves and the teal pieces, which, you know, years ago we thought teal was going away, and apparently not. The last one is this boombox, which folds up into, looks like a nice boombox. It's actually kind of cool looking for what it is. And this one has a little bit of a secret hidden in it. So I'm just going to quickly switch pages here because it's available here on Shop and Home. We'll just go to my actual screen again, F11 this guy, and we'll go build only. Nope, that's not the right camera. Sorry about that. Main camera, right screen. Okay, apparently that's not the right screen. I mean, it is the right screen, but it's not the right screen. That's not it either. Left screen? No. Right screen. All right, back to this other guy. Oh, hey, Chantal's here. Hold on, Chantal. I'll let you in a second. I'm having some technical difficulties.
Hi.
Hey, guys. Hey, Chantal. How are you?
Good.
Good. I was just talking about the beat bits, or the video.
Oh yeah, the new ones that are coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, which don't necessarily interest me much, but I'm just going to go back to this for a minute because there's an interesting piece in this set here, which is available August 1st. And I'm just going to quickly pull, I did it again, sorry. Having some technical issues. So there's this cool, interesting piece here.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like a 1x5
plate, which is interesting because they've never done it before. So it's like, oh, we're going to have 1x5 brick, and it completely destroys my sorting system, which really sucks. But anyway, it is what it is. I have to resort my entire collection. No, well, at least the plates. But yeah, it was kind of interesting to see. So anyways, we'll stop sharing this for now. And so how are you?
Good.
This is the first time we've been on a chat together.
Yeah, I believe so. I've been in the chat, but I haven't been on the
Yeah, I meant like, yeah. So, yeah, it's a quiet night. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are around. So thank you for jumping in.
Yeah, no worries. It's fun being here.
Yeah, is that your zoo in the background?
Oh, it's our lug is doing a tower collab, so I thought it'd be cool for this year's, for my commission, would be to do a coming soon teaser for the zoo. So my apartment for the tower is a zoo, but it's just
okay.
like a miniature version.
All right. That was pretty close. I had the zoo theme. Whoops. Anyways, we'll put you back. StreamYard is not. Oh, there we go. And now I just went full screen too. I'm having one of those days. It's been a long day. Cool. Oh, hold on. We got someone else coming in. Look who it is.
Hey.
Also, someone who has never been on a stream with me, I don't think. But also from Ontario. We got Rick Brickham. Chantel's from Ontario as well. It's kind of cool to see you guys all. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. You?
Not bad. Not bad. I've been busy with work the past few weeks, but it's finally starting to quiet down again. So
Right on.
it's nice.
Likewise.
A little
Very
bit of
busy
breathing
with work.
So
Hey, Chantel.
Hi, haven't seen you in a while.
I know. It's been a while. I feel like a recluse. I'm in hiding.
yeah, I'm usually on for Zoom streams on Monday night, and I didn't get a chance to jump on that yesterday either.
I
I was
see
busy
Mondays,
watching-
yes.
Yeah, I was busy watching Falcon Winter Soldier because I hadn't seen it yet.
Oh,
And-
right on.
My kids got upset with me that I watched one episode without them, so I'm like, okay, my kids are back on Monday, so we'll watch it. And my son was playing video games on the couch as we were watching the show, so he saw nothing. My daughter halfway through walked away. I'm like, never fails. I guess it's not as interesting as for either of them as WandaVision was, I guess, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So
I'm like looking forward to the Loki show in July
Yeah.
or
yeah,
June.
in June, June 11th,
Yeah.
I think it is. And
I I need to get Disney Plus. I don't have it, so I haven't
Oh,
seen any of the Mandalorian.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't been up on any of these shows, so
yeah.
yeah, I need to catch up.
Yeah, I got it basically day one a few years ago, just
Nice.
because of the Disney content, right? Like,
Yeah.
my kids, well, I mean, they're older now, but I mean, it's all the Fox content as well. So,
Ah,
like, they've added, I think in January or February, they have another channel option. Like, there's 5 different screens you can
Yeah.
choose from, type thing, called Stars, and it's pretty much the back office of all the Fox, or a good portion of the Fox properties. So.
interesting.
You can get all the X-Men now, all that stuff as well.
Yep. Yeah, I know my kids are like in the perfect age group for Disney
Mm-hmm.
movies, so yeah,
Yeah.
they'll love it. So
Yeah, for sure.
just need to pull the trigger.
Yeah. So, I mean, with that and Netflix and Amazon, I mean, I haven't had TV for years because of those type of things. but
We still pay for regular cable. So
yeah. Are you a sports fan?
I mean, I like sports, but I haven't like been watching sports
Okay.
for a few years.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's really the decider of people who cut the cable is just, if you like sports, you're kind of on the border of it. If not, you can switch over fairly easily. But,
Oh, I see. Oh, that's good to know.
And the other one, I'm trying to think of the other streaming service that we have here because I don't have it. The Bell one.
Crave?
Yeah, Crave.
Oh, Crave, yeah.
Crave shows current programming as well, right? I think it's a day late or a day after it airs. You can watch it on Crave too. So, I mean, if there are shows you watch, you can still get them at least. But
Yeah, we watch a couple of British shows. Maybe is BBC Canada or BBC on one of those streaming services?
yeah, probably. I don't know if it would be in the base one, but I would probably be in Crave if anywhere.
Crave. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
no, I'll
But,
check into that.
There's a website I found called justwatch.com, I think it is. Let me just check here.
Sure.
Yeah, justwatch.com. And if you're wondering where a show is or where a movie is, you just search for it in there, and it tells you based on Canada in which streaming service you can actually see that movie or how you can get it.
Cool.
Same with TV shows. So if there's ever one of those, what show is that on? Or what channel is that on? Just watch
Yeah.
it.
Just watch.
Justwatch.com. So
I
I
will
discovered
check
that not
it
too
out.
long ago. So, what are you holding in your hand, Chantal?
Oh, and honestly, just when I'm doing live streams, I have a little container up here of just random pieces, and then
Oh,
I
yeah.
end up just building, but not
Cool.
just fiddling.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's cool.
Today it looks like Technic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just resorting my my stuff from my Space Hammer build. So.
I saw you earlier showing off some of your amazing hangar or whatever. It's not a hangar, but it's a large space mock.
Yeah, it's a space display here. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
To stream.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's, designed to fit in one of these IKEA shelves. As I was, like I said, as I was reorganizing my Lego room back in December, early January, I had a bunch of my spaceships just sitting on this shelf, and there was nothing around it, so you could see the white wall behind it and things like that. And I'm like, oh, it'd be really cool to have a display to put this in. And then I'm like, oh, wait, why didn't I just build something to physically fit into that space?
That's it.
So, I mean, as I was building it the other night, or as I was finishing off the other night, I had a little bit of a collapse in the middle section. But you know, I just added some Technic beams along the side here.
There you go.
To strengthen it up. I mean, it's still not 100. Whoops. It's still not 100% self-standing. But I mean, if I just had a pillar sitting right in the middle here to hold it up.
Oh yeah.
So when I move it, so I think if I'm going to a show or whatever, because the idea is to take this and move it to a show or bring it to a show, I think I would just then put something in there, like build a case or something, just to sit kind of in this area to fill it in, to hold it in.
You could also potentially drill a hole through the shelf and then wire, because there's those Technic beams that come across the. Yeah,
that's true.
And then it would just hold it up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this stands the way it is. I don't think this thing will ever collapse. It is solid as long as the three pieces are joined together. The center is solid, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yep. But it also made for some nice scenes. I'm just gonna let's see. I had a couple of shots through the doors here. Yeah, just kind of like that. So once I get some vehicles in here and stuff, and
that's awesome.
Do a little more.
Now these doors in the back, do they open as well, or?
The ones that we're looking through now, so this is the littler door. This one does slide back and forth.
Yep.
The one where the train track is just a pretend. It just looks like it would, but it won't actually. There wasn't enough room to do it, and I wasn't thinking it would ever close for a train track. But you know, the idea is there. It's there in case.
I love that shot. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I should get the monorail back on here too.
This reminds me a lot of one of those old fun houses that you'd see at the CNE or something like that. Yeah. You know, oh yeah, that's fantastic. I love it.
And then I think I got some shots from the other side. So yeah, this door here does close. I forgot to close it when I was taking these shots. But you can see the dip on this piece here. I've got to fix that up.
Right.
And I think this one might be. No, I think that one's straight. This one just curves over a bit. So.
I remember when you showed that on Fazoom's chat a few weeks back. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the concept. So yeah, then I just decided to do the other side as a catwalk as well. And that caused this middle chunk to be a little heavier, and that caused the whole thing to flip over. So yeah, I've got to put some more figs in it and stuff.
Cool. You got some old pieces there too, those yellow octagonal.
Yes. Yeah, I actually had to order some. I basically had to order an extra 9 of them, the solid ones, the ones without any studs on them.
Yep.
And I ended up ordering 2 or 3 did 2 orders here in Canada, and I had to do 1 order in the States just to get enough of them and the weird. Back here for a second. I'll go back a picture. We'll just get these pieces here, the ones that come out on the angle.
Oh yeah.
I think I got a better shot of that. Yeah, these guys here.
Yep.
I had to order a few of those and a few of these yellow ones as well. But basically, there's not a lot left. They're cheap. It's just they're not that readily available.
Easy to come by, yeah.
Yeah. So it was I don't know. It was. I mean, it's a cool experience. The other thing was these pillars up top here. You can't really see them that well, but they're from 2004-ish. See if I got a better shot on them. Well, you can kind of see it here. So it's here. Let me see if I can zoom in and control. No, that's not. You can see them a bit better there. But they've got a 2x2 by 2 plate high plate coming off on the side, and they're like the vertical support pillars, but they go horizontal. So they're all studded on the top. And these ones only came out in a few movie maker sets, I think back in the early 2000s, 2003, 2004, I think was the range. And these are hard to get as well. I needed 9 of them, and I had 5 or 6. So I literally had to order one-offs from a few places just to get them. But
Where
I mean,
do
it's
you
worth
get,
it in the end.
yeah, do you get your parts all off Bricklink, or do you have other? Yeah.
Well, Bricklink, I do use Bricks and Pieces for stuff, but when I'm doing these builds, I'm definitely
Sourcing the
was I
older
actually
parts.
sharing when I was showing that? Was I actually sharing? The
No, I don't think it was. No.
This guy right here. This part right here. So it's. Let me see if I can zoom in anymore.
Oh, that sort of truss piece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a truss with some plates coming off on the side.
Yeah, nice.
And it's basically like, I mean, the hexagon pieces are actually holding a lot of this frame together. The plates above as well, and the tiles that are on top of that.
Yeah.
But it's all just a sandwich of clutch to keep it all together.
Gotcha.
But all right, we'll stop sharing that.
It's great. I've got some shelves that I recently built to display my stuff back behind there, and I'd like to fill the actual white part of the shelf with a build like that for each display theme. I've got Star Wars and some planes, and I'd like to do like a hanger like that for the planes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. For sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, my next one would be the one right beside it. I'm gonna probably do similar because this is a cargo side. So the other area would be like my hangar for the actual ships and stuff. The problem is I need a lot more parts, so that might be down the road for a year or something like that.
It's funny to hear somebody say that when you look behind them and you see
I have lots of parts. I just don't have the right
parts. Those parts. Yeah, I know.
So yeah, it's crazy. I'm just going back in time here for a second on my pictures because I actually have another hangar that's in the works as well. That was back in November, I think, as I'm scrolling through February, December. Yeah, it could be December. I think it was more November. Anyway, but I have a dark gray hangar that I was building as well. And I might alter that a bit to work in this window area or in the IVARS section as well.
Nice.
If I can find it though. Anyways, I'll look for those pictures as we're talking. I'm back in September and I still don't see it.
And Chantel, what is that you've got going on there behind you or on the side? Yeah, is that the zoo?
It's not the zoo. It's actually the Lug is doing the tower collab. And so I thought it'd be cool for 2020's show to do a teaser for next year's 2021. So it's like a miniature zoo, and then there's gonna be a little sign that says "Coming soon."
Cool. Love it.
So you said a tower collab. Are we talking like Lego Tower or the video, the little game, or is it?
Yeah,
just,
there's a game, and so they got inspired. There's like a Lego Ideas contest that basically gave you the dimensions, and they all stack up. And so everybody can build like a bunch of the apartments, and then they all will be stacked up at the end.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had thought about doing that years well. Like when Tower was fairly new, I had created a little template for it and thought about it, but it was like me at the time. I mean, no one else was doing it, so. But it's kind of cool to see that.
Are you part of the Toro Lug, Jeff?
Me? No, I'm not. I'm sort of lugless right now. Actually, that's just funny because I just found that tower project picture. Hold on, let me just throw this on. So I just built like a template of what the tower would look like, including the number of people and I think the hearts one in here somewhere as well. But anyway, no, I'm not really part of a lug right now. I mean, I was part of Ontario Brick Builders. And Wackalug, so Ontario Brick Builders is all of Ontario, so it's basically what BrickFet runs under, which we haven't had one for a few years now, but hopefully they'll come back. So Ontario Brick Builders is the blanket lug for that, but I was part of Wackalug, which was the Waterloo Guelph area lug at the time, and you can actually kind of just above here you can see the WHACK, the sign in blue.
Oh yeah.
It's too buried. I'm not going to bother. So we were part of that group as well, and that one has kind of fizzled out as well. Yeah, I should come back probably. But yeah, that lug fizzled out a little bit also. just because there was a few of us running it, and not as much participation as we like, as we like, and life just got kind of busy at that point. I was traveling. Like I lived in Peterborough at that point, like near the end of it. I lived in Peterborough, so it was a 3-hour drive for me to make it to the meetings in Guelph.
Oh yeah, that's
I wasn't.
That's a lot. Yeah,
I wasn't doing it that often.
No,
and so I'm trying to. I'd like to get something started up more in my area for a lug. I mean, I am in Toronto pre-COVID. I was in my office is right downtown, so I was in Toronto on Wednesdays, but I don't think Toralug meets up.
They're not right now, and I joined, but it's all remote right now. And even when it does get going, there are some members that are out in the Waterloo region, but all the meetings happen in Toronto. But they were talking about doing like a sort of moving target meeting. So sometimes they go to Waterloo, and people there could take advantage of it, and just to make it more accessible, right? Because it's growing beyond Toronto.
And I mean. It'd be nice to get back in and use lug bulk and display with people as well, like to have shows to do. But I mean, I intend to do some shows, like being on Fazoom's chat and stuff. I'm hopefully by next January when the borders are open, I'm taking a trailer. Yeah, I'm driving 34-hour round trip to Alabama.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The only thing is it's in January, so it's like, ooh. But as soon as I get below Cincinnati, Ohio or so, I should be fairly good after that point. I'm not sure how
I've been thinking about making my way down there for some shows as well, because it seems like they all happen down. Like there's a lot more shows in the U.S.
Oh
right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Right, and there's Brick Fair for Virginia that's going to be happening. There's Brick Fest. There's one in Texas. I forget what that one's called. And of course, I think that's it. And then there's, of course, Bricks Cascade, which I believe is out in Portland.
Yeah. And then, there's definitely a bunch of them. Jeff's saying in the Ottawa Lug Parliament. Yeah, I've seen they rotate east to west, so that's kind of cool too.
It is. It makes sense too, right? Because it's not a small city, so.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I went to Brick Fair, Virginia. Oh, so I went to step in the Wayback Machine. I was in the second year of Brick Fest, so the original.
Oh wow!
Original Lego festival was run by Christina Hitchcock in Virginia years ago. So they ran, I think, 5 years or so.
Wow!
And so I went every year, like every summer. We went to Virginia. That was our
awesome.
Our Lego trip, and we bombed. I don't know if you know Ben. What's his last name now? Ben Medenites. He's Brick Bunnies TV on YouTube.
No.
Okay, so he's on the chats once in a while, but we I picked up had a few people from our lug at that time. I was in RTL Toronto, which was the original lug before Toro lug. Okay. So we picked up a couple of people there. We picked up Ben in St. Catharines, and then we bombed. We had like 2 cars going down to Virginia.
Oh, that's amazing!
A trip. Yeah, it was quite fun. So I love going to the conventions. Originally pre-COVID, I was planning, because Legoland New York was supposed to open last year. So I was planning a trip with my kids where we would go to Legoland New York either before or after and go to Brick Fair, Virginia as well.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right. Go down there, come back, go to Legoland, maybe do a couple other theme parks, like make a week or 2 of it.
Yep.
And stuff. But COVID happened, so that's not going on. So
yeah, tell me about it. The only show that I've been to in Canada, it was Bricks in the Six in 2019, and I had a ball at that show. That was awesome. Did you display there?
Did not display. I popped in to say hi.
Right.
Like to visit for a day. Just being up in Peterborough, I didn't really have a place to crash for the event, and the hotel prices down there in downtown Toronto.
Oh, yeah, insane, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that was part of it, and I just didn't have the time to go at that point. But we'll see how it is in the future and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the problem that we had with Brickfest as well. Brickfet as well was, we were out in the last few years we were over on Kennedy Road and the 401 in Scarborough. And hotel rates were decent there, but it wasn't profitable enough to pay for the next show every time, right? So I mean, we pay off you make enough money to pay for the show, but you'd always have to go out of pocket to to get the next one starting.
So BrickFet wasn't like a Quebec thing, because
yeah, go ahead, finish.
I thought it was a Quebec thing.
We didn't have a name for it at first. Like, there was a group of 5 of us that originally, 5 or 6 of us that originally were in the organizing group of it, and we were trying to come up with a name. And Deborah, who's up in Ottawa, Deborah Higdon,
Okay.
She came up with the idea of FET for party, because we wanted to be able to have. We were hoping to be able to travel into Montreal and stuff like that as well. Or
right.
The original idea was that we would kind of travel across the country over the years, and we do our main show in Toronto and then do another show like in Ottawa or whatever. So we ended up we did like 5 or 6 years in Toronto. We did Ottawa twice. I think we did Ottawa once or twice. We did Montreal twice. So I think we had 11 shows under our belt by the time we stopped for a while. But yeah, the idea was to go across, go across the country, and we were trying to find the symbol. Like every event has a symbol. It might be a couple of bricks in a certain pattern.
Okay.
And at that point, we came up with the idea of FET, and then it was like, oh, the accent over the E could be a 1x2 plate in dark red. So that's where that came from, and that's why we went with a French name. It's also hard to. We got Dushko joining there. And Chantal should be back in a second too. Hey, Dushko.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know if you know either of these 2 people.
Chantal and Rick is familiar from somewhere.
You may have seen me around somewhere. I haven't been on too many streams, but
but you were saying you also went to Bricks in the Six as well. I
did.
don't know if you were there, Dushko.
Yeah.
So you might have seen them there.
Probably.
Potentially, yeah. Did you display Dusko at Bricks in the Six?
Yes.
Oh, what was your display?
Train station.
Where were you located? On the floor?
In the back of the room. Close to the back of the room. When you enter the room, go right, and there was like a large rocket made by Ben Lobby, and it was
Ben Libby, yep.
Okay.
Next to the circus, if you remember.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I do. Cool. Well done. That's awesome.
Now I have circus music in my head.
I'm sure that I have photos of your train station. So I took photos of pretty much every build in that place. So that was fantastic. Yeah. Maybe one day I will be displaying something there. You never know. The dream. It's the dream.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's still probably not this year, but I'm assuming they're still planning to.
Yeah, I think it's called off for this year.
Yeah.
This
I know.
Will happen online.
Yeah, virtual
format, but it's not going to happen in person.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, makes sense. I mean, we don't know what's going on. I bought a season's pass for Wonderland for me and the kids 2 years ago, like in 2019 or for 2020, and they pushed it to this year. But at the way it's going, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to call them and see if I can get my money back for now. Just because A, it's like $300 worth of passes almost, right? And B, I don't know how often we're going to be able to get down there, or if we're even able to.
If it's even going to, I know.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So what are you doing today, Dushko?
Today I'm mostly helping my wife making some cookies for the Easter.
Okay, cool.
But other than that, I've been sorting my pile, getting it close to the end. So this is what's left from approximately 200 sets. So
wow,
not that bad.
Yeah. It's a great time to sort for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got Dave coming in too. Hey, Dave. Chantal said her computer crashed, so hopefully she'll join us when she can.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, everybody.
Dave, do you know Rick?
I do now.
Rick's from Waterloo area.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
So were you part of Whack-A-Lug at one point?
No, I'm relatively new to the scene. I've only really been back into Lego for about 3.5 years now, but really seriously for about 1.5 years. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of now getting started with. I've joined Torolug. I've been on a couple of streams. I've got a social media thing going on, so it's been good.
Good.
Have a YouTube channel, all that stuff, all that wonderful stuff.
Well, that's good for us then. More content.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, that's all I do now is when I'm building, I'll have a YouTube channel on, just watching something. One of my favorites from recent that I discovered is Cali Brick Click. I don't know if you guys have heard of them.
No.
They're a group from California. They're like spread out across California. They know each other from, I guess, some of the events, but in their YouTube channel, they basically are on 3 different YouTube channels, so they switch between 3 people. So the one I found was the Plastic Architect. It's a girl named Claire.
Claire.
Yeah, Claire. And she's a real architect. So she's been doing some stuff, but yeah, if you look at her channel and look at the videos, they've got one called Cali Brick Click, and it's really mellow. They're just hanging out, they're chatting. There's no real topic. They're just hanging out and stuff. And
Yeah, I like that.
Sorry?
Kind of like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, but it's definitely like I like having this going on in the background just while I'm building, because
I hear you.
You can't really talk to anybody because you can't have anybody over to build with. So
I find I do that with Jang's videos a lot.
Okay.
His videos are quite long, so it's just put them on, and as you say, just have it on the background.
So,
yeah.
There's also I want to say BBTV, guys out of Australia. No, out of New Zealand.
Okay.
Pulling up my watch later list here. Just because the problem is like I'm finding I don't have enough time now to actually watch some of these streams.
Yeah.
Just because there's not enough time in the day.
Yeah, I walked away from my job in February, and I worked for myself for 6 weeks, which was going very well. But the nice part about it was that I could have the stream on all day long while I was working, and I'm an architectural technologist, so I draft professionally. And so I was doing all the drafting on one screen and watching the streams on the other, and it was really nice. But then one of my customers poached me. They liked my work, and they said, "We want you to come in and run our department." So they made an offer I couldn't refuse, and that was it.
Like Brando, I make you an offer.
I can't refuse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother originally was training to be a draftsman as well, but he ended up breaking his arm in his last year and couldn't finish the course.
Oh man!
And just decided to not continue at that point. I guess he wasn't finding it as interesting as he wanted it to be. I don't know, but
yeah.
But yeah, at that time it was like the early '90s, I think. So at that time, architecture, like draftsmen weren't. It was going more technology based as well. So
yeah, CAD was just starting out.
Yeah.
It was very rudimentary, but it was there.
Yeah.
I was going to become an architect back in high school. I liked drafting, and I took all the tech classes through high school, and I was going to become an architect. But then I touched a computer in grade 11. That was that.
Oh.
And now you're an IT guy. Now you're touching computers all the time. And
since grade 11, I've been in IT. 35 years of it.
Well, it certainly was a good profession to get into at the time. I mean, it pretty much exploded after that.
So yeah, the New Zealand stream is BTB TV. It's Between the Bricks.
Oh, Between the Bricks. Yeah. Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a stream every Friday night at 11 o'clock.
So I end up watching that just like Friday nights after my kids have gone to bed, or I'm without kids that week. It's like, that's just pretty much the last thing I watch before
Likewise. Yeah. I usually watch Tons of Fun with Jeff McElwee, and then followed by Between the Bricks. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, hey, Fazoom. How's it going?
Oh, Chantel's back. Hold on. We'll let her back in. Oh, Fazoom's here too.
Hey, Chantel.
Hey, Fazoom.
Hi. Yeah, my computer does have some technical issues, so when I connected the camera, it just gave up and crashed. So now I'm using a different camera.
All right. So I think we have somebody on the panel that might be able to help you with that. Dave?
I hear there's tech support.
Yeah.
Dave, there's a message for you on the screen from Ottawa, Jeff.
Oh, thanks, Jed. Sorry. It was, here.
Oh yeah, that's all.
I haven't watched it yet. I've been bad.
It's been fun. I'm retooling it right now. I can't leave it alone.
I see some really nice shuttles in the background too, Dave. What are all those?
There's a few.
Yeah, just a few. Yeah.
It's I always tell a story that I was in my buying dark ages in the late 90s and mid to late 90s and the 2000s, because there was not a set that Lego produced during that time that I was remotely interested in, except for the space shuttle. I didn't buy it. I remember walking into the store holding it in my hand so many times, and I said, I can't, that's not worth it, right?
Oh.
So years go by, I get on LugNet, and I discovered Chris Giddens and everybody. And Jake McGee, who was our first community liaison between the Lego company and the adult market, us guys, posted on LugNet one time. He says in Enfield, they just cleaning up the warehouse, and they found a full box of space shuttles. And the first 10 people who replied to his post would pay fair market value, but they would have a space shuttle. This is like 5 years after it discontinued, right? So I said, and I just happened to be doing my IT job at work, and I always have the one screen open on LugNet, because if anybody who remembers LugNet back in the day, there was 10 prolific posters. I was usually the top two. So I was just streaming all day long, and I typed messages and all the different forums, whatever.
Yeah.
And so Jake's post, hey, we got a box full of space shuttles. Whoever replies first post, hey, Jake, send me one. So I think it was $150, right? So he sends me a space shuttle, and to this day, I said, I cannot believe I didn't buy this thing off the store shelf, because it was all the sets that they've ever produced. That has got to be one of my most favorite sets ever.
Awesome.
As a set. But then I started after that, and even for that, I was acquiring lots, garage sales, whatever. And I got another space shuttle in a lot once, a used lot. And then one of my good friends was getting out of Lego hobby, and I went and bought his entire collection. And he got the same space shuttle that I got, so from Jake. So I got 3 of them, and they all have to be together.
Of course.
Of course.
I never had one when they originally came out, but my dad retired. Well, I guess this was probably 10, 15 years ago. He retired, and he went down south. They went to Yuma, Arizona, which is really close to the border between Mexico and the States. So once a week, they would go to the border, and there was like flea markets just on the U.S. side of the border, and a lot of Mexican people would come up and sell their stuff for American dollars versus Mexican dollars, because more money, right?
Sure.
And my dad was buying Lego for me at these not yard sales. It's flea market is what I was trying to say.
Amazing.
So he would walk around, and they would buy Lego at the flea market, and he knew enough to look at the studs to make sure they said Lego and stuff. And of course, back then it wasn't that bad, but
right, yeah.
He would contact me once or twice a week and said, "Hey, we found some stuff. It was about $20 or so." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, no problem." And I think by the time he came back, it was probably $150, $200 worth of Lego, but it filled up the entire Subaru station wagon at the time, like back seats down and stuff. But one of the things he got was a Technic space shuttle that was missing some parts. It was missing.
It was mostly complete, though. I remember you brought it to dinner one time.
It was missing about 4 or 5. Well, no, probably about 30 or 40 pieces, and he got it for $5.
Oh.
And the parts that was missing were like plates and hinges, so it was like nothing huge,
common
right?
parts. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that was just that's probably one of the best things I ever found. Can't do that anymore these days, though, because people know
not that good. No, the best find that I ever, the best buy that I ever found was during my first year of kind of going crazy, getting back into this. I was buying a lot of bulk lots, which are now sitting behind me in all these bins. And there was a listing that popped up on a Saturday night at 9:30 in Guelph, and it was $50. And the first picture was the box of Fort Legorito.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm still relatively new, but I know I see the Legoland symbol. I know that's a very old set.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
So I just messaged the guy and said, hey, I could come by tonight and pick it up. And he's like, yeah, sure. When can you be here? I said, about half an hour. So I went up there, and when I got there, by this time it's pitch black at night, right?
Yeah.
And he says, gee, there's a lot of demand for this Lego. Since you messaged, 4 other people have messaged me telling me I'm way low on my price. Oh, I didn't mention the price, $50 for the for it was the box of Lego Rito plus 3 bins of Lego. Like,
Wow.
yeah. So I said, oh, really? I tried to play like, yeah.
I didn't know.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. I just
Yeah, well, but he was honest. He said it's $50 and it's yours for $50. And I said, wow. I said, well, that's really honest of you. I said, do you think you know whether or not it's that whole thing is in there, like the whole set? And he says, well, I can't tell you that for sure, but I do know my son took really good care. Well, not only is the whole Lego Rito in there, but there's like 30 other Lego sets, Star Wars,
Everything.
old Harry Potter. Yeah, it was an absolute gold mine for 50, like easily $800 worth of Lego for $50.
I love those finds.
Oh,
I've never been that lucky. Well, okay, other than the Technic Space Shuttle, but yeah.
well, yeah.
So,
I've also
Oh.
seen some interesting posts where it's actually people just getting rid of it, and if you get it quick enough, you can just get it for free. Just
Yeah.
like my kid's old Lego collection, yours for free. Come pick it up.
I got 5 SpongeBob SquarePants Lego sets for free from somebody in Nashville. I was like, whatever. They're all complete. They're all in excellent condition. Whatever.
recently in Peterborough, an ad popped up for a bin of Lego, and it was like $100 or so. I remember sending a picture to Dave and saying, "Too bad I missed it," but it was like probably 12 hours after it popped up, I saw it, and on the top of the box was the buildable Baby Yoda,
Oh.
like built, sitting on top.
Oh
And
my goodness.
if I had seen that, the second I had seen that, it would have been not even a question, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, underneath it was still a lot of Lego, and I
Yeah.
could see other stuff that was worthwhile, but it's like, crap. Hey, Dave, in case you missed it, and Dusko, in case you haven't seen it, look at the new part that we're getting. 1x5 plate.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, Dave.
Out
Rick can see
time.
you. And it's in this new August 1st released boombox for video.
Oh, of
right
course.
in here. Yeah. So, but Bricks and Pieces, August 1st.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
From what I've heard, others were saying that it's actually coming out in June or July for some other markets.
Okay.
So if you want that piece, Bricks and Pieces in July or June, I'll keep my eye open for it and see if I can find it.
Yeah.
When it comes out. But
I'm currently working on some sort of system that will allow me to have like a spreadsheet of parts,
Yeah.
and it will detect when a part comes back in stock on Bricks and Pieces.
okay.
That's pretty cool.
That
Yeah,
is.
because checking once a week or once a day,
Yeah.
once a week,
Yeah.
once however, can be a pain.
Especially when you have a whole list of them that you have to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, I recently bought a bunch of pieces. I haven't actually put that video up yet. I recorded the video and then realized I had no information on the screen. So I wanted to put some text on the bottom with the part numbers, like just a Bricks and Pieces order that I made. And I forgot what I was going to say about that.
Something terribly.
Yeah. So when I was looking at it afterwards, it's like, okay, I probably could have got a lot of these pieces for cheaper on Bricklink. At least for some of them, because after 8 weeks or whatever, probably the price had dropped as well because they were more readily available. But at the same time, it was like, $4.50 shipping for a Bricks and Pieces order, and it's brand new brick, and I don't know. I decided, you know what, I'd rather buy it directly that way sometimes. If you want particular pieces, at least you know everything you want. Well,
You're getting.
if they have
Yeah.
it, you're getting it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jeff just asked, has the teal
Yeah.
tile with round ends been around for a while? Hold on, let me just pull this back up on the stream. I'm assuming he's talking about this guy
Oh, the corner.
or this one over here, the
Probably,
2x4.
yeah, probably the one that looks like the TV screen.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
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 About a year. I'm trying to think. I think it came out last year, if not early this year.
It came out
Um,
in the hidden side fire truck.
Okay,
set.
yeah. Yeah, so it would have been last year then. I haven't seen any of these that were unprinted yet, though.
That's
so I
a
don't know
print
if
there.
there's-
That one, right?
Yeah, that one's a print.
Oh, actually,
Um,
there is a one unprinted one in the Lego Ninjago Garden City. It's a
Okay.
sticker
Oh,
for
yep.
the TV, not actually a print.
okay. Is it a white one? I think it was, or
It's light gray.
light gray. Okay. Ooh, Bricks and Pieces time.
Yeah, it's on Bricks and Pieces as well.
Huh.
I checked.
So I'm constantly I have a little text editor open on my screen, on one of my 3 screens, and guess what I'm doing right now? What size is that? That's a 2x4. Okay, 2x4 curved tile. I'll look that up later. Excuse me. So yeah, also there isn't really a lot of big news this week from Lego that I've seen, other than there was the castle announcement.
Oh yeah,
castle
yeah.
Creator set. Oh, not announcement, leak.
Leak.
Which I have a picture of. I'm just gonna pull up the right screen here to get it. Give me 2 seconds here. StreamYard. I put it in the chat with a few people. Dave, you know who those people are because you're one of them. Where is? Oh, here it is. Just give me a second. I'll pop up the picture.
It's on the Instagram chat too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. That's a good point. I forgot that it's there too.
Who was it that put it up? Was it Brickman that put it up?
Actually, you know what? I might have put up a picture of it too. I was just trying to think.
Yeah.
Come on, you can get bigger. Let's just move this tab over here. Arg. Here we go. Now, sometimes I find, well, it doesn't help that I probably have like 40 tabs open, but sometimes I find moving a tab from one browser to another can be a pain. But, wrong one. Okay, so, really? Hit F11 and it disappears.
Really?
Let's try that again. Give me a second here.
Hey,
Go
look
back
at those guys.
I didn't screen share that or screen steal that from anywhere or screen capture that from anywhere. Here we go. There. Okay, now I got it working. I don't know why F11 closed that, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking castle for 3-in-1. Not sure I like the yellow and brown combo in the building here. I think I might switch that out to tan or even a white or even an old white, like a worn white might work.
Yep, I like the large banners.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Red and white. Yeah,
Red
banners.
and white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comes with a dragon too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
It would go well with the blacksmith shop.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Might be
it's the
sized so that wonky fit. So because the blacksmith shop is pretty big.
Yeah. The Black Falcon faction, which is kind of cool. Although, it looks of it, there's only 2 knights, and then this person. I can't really tell who that person is, but might be a low figure pack. They don't really show the figures on the side of the box either, so it's hard to tell.
Is there any information regarding the part number?
Well, 31120.
Yeah, in terms of number of parts,
Or-
I don't know.
For that plate, you mean, or for the
For
set?
the number of parts in the set.
Oh, yes, I did some quick searching on Google, and I did find someone who said it was, I think, 1,500 pieces roughly, and price of $99 US.
So 140 Canadian.
Yeah, 130, 140 Canadian. That's
Yep.
what I was thinking too.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
around the
Oh.
same size as the pirate ship.
Yeah.
It's better value than the video boombox thing that we looked at before.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So, but
Sorry for
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
video.
I have like I said, I have a few of the characters myself, but I'm just using them to fill in orders, right? If you need that extra few dollars to get over the gift with purchase price,
Oh yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll buy one of these figs. If I already have the fig, I'll throw it in my my store. If not, then
I wouldn't mind having the alien DJ. Is it an alien? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
That
think alien or robot.
guy. I don't know if it's an alien or robot. Yeah. Oh, there's that one, but there's the other one with the sort of like the Daft Punk.
Oh yeah. And it's funny because like I don't know what the sales are doing like this, like these. I don't know how the sales are, but I found these ones in my Walmart. It wasn't even in the Lego aisle or where the put the friends Lego, because sometimes they put it in different regions. But it was just in the main aisle, and it was just sitting in one of those yellow boxed display stands that they have.
Oh yeah.
So I walked past one time and I grabbed this box, and then I grabbed the like 3 of the little packs, and I figured, oh, maybe I'll pick up the alien DJ dude next time. And the next time I came back, I couldn't find him. So
Yeah,
I don't know
I had the
if,
same issue with Toys R Us, but
yeah, I don't know if they have.
really struggling to keep stuff in stock.
Sorry, just catching up on chat here for a second. Jeff's saying he's behind in new parts, and yeah, you are, Jeff. No, just joking.
It's okay. So am I.
And I might do a video for those parts because I haven't done a new part video for a while, so it'll be a new old part video. All brick counts. Welcome to the chat, Shazam. Obviously, Rick's been reading the chat while I was busy talking.
That's all right.
And Jeff, maybe another chance to get the new Black Falcon torsos then on Bricks and Pieces. Yeah, I think the torsos actually are. No, they weren't available, I don't think, at the moment.
Yeah, they're on Bricks and Pieces, but
yeah,
they're out of stock. Yeah.
$1.20 a piece Canadian, because I wrote it down. Yeah, so, but yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know, like I haven't gotten to Mastermind Toys for a while to see if they have the video characters. They do have the Warner Brothers, the Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes guys. Originally, I heard through the AFL Facebook group, I think it was, that some people had called Mastermind Toys and they said they weren't carrying them, but they are prevalent on their website. So
Yeah.
you have a maximum of 36 you can purchase those. So you can buy 1 box max.
And that gets you 2 sets?
3 full
Three
sets.
sets. That's right.
Yeah.
3 sets. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I purchased day one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I owe Dave a set, so I bought I'm going to buy a box as well. And Shop at Home, you can buy them in quantity of 16. So last time when they released the Series 21 with the 12 figs, you could only buy 12. So I'm pretty sure people complained because it's like, how are you going to get all 12 in one shot, right? Like exactly right.
Yeah.
So they upped it to 16, and on the 26th when the sets were released, they also had a 6-pack available, and you could buy 3 6-packs of the figs for $30. So it was actually 3 cents more than buying 6 individual. But they sold out, and it doesn't look like those things are coming back. So
there's another YouTuber called his name is Mike, but his channel name is The Cool Factor. I don't know if you know.
No, I haven't heard about him.
He was from he's one of the he was with not Brick Vault. Maybe it was Brick Vault before. Yeah, Brick Vault. Anyway, he had Lego send him because I think he's Lego Fan Media. Yeah. And they sent him a box of 36, and rather than getting the Wile E. Coyote, he got 3 duplicates of the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I did see something posted online that said how you can get the right characters. I guess you can call Lego, and
they'll swap it out for you.
Yeah,
but that's just funny that Lego themselves sent that to him, and it was still messed up.
Yeah, so it's a risk, I guess, with buying a full box. But I'm assuming you had a full 3 sets in your box.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I've got to call Mastermind Toys this week and see about picking up a box. But yeah, cool.
Whatever.
No, I actually placed an order for 16 figs as well on Shop at Home, just because I don't know. I was like, you know what, I want to have an extra. I wanted to have some extras for sure. So, we'll see what they send. But there was a reason I actually did it. Oh, I ordered the VIP silver keychain.
Oh, nice.
So I wanted to get one of those because I know I'm not going to get any coins. I think the gold coin comes out May 1st. So, I mean, I'm going to try because I think the gold coin is actually the Classic Space and the gold coin was like one of the coins I actually was interested in.
Me too.
But, I'm pretty sure it'll be gone, before it even is listed. Like all the other great VIP stuff.
Yeah. I have so much for the Ulysses. I couldn't get that, and it never even gave me an option for the coin when I got the shuttle. So
yeah. But at least the Ulysses is completely buildable. Like you can get.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And I've seen better mocked versions of it. So
yeah, those mocks of that thing are gorgeous. Because a lot of people started posting them the second it was sold out. I said,
build this instead. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So
Actually, when I first saw the picture come out of it, I actually thought it was an April Fool's joke because it was such a basic looking build, but it was real.
yeah, I can agree with that.
1,800 VIP points for that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know if you watch Brickzar. He managed to get one, and and so he did an unboxing of it on his channel. And as he was unboxing it, he pulled out a Ziploc bag with the parts in it.
Yeah,
so
I know.
They were hand pulled. So that explains why they only had a limited quantity, because they had to pay someone to pull those parts and double check them and all that stuff, right? Like that's a big process.
Yeah, it wasn't robots doing it; it was people. Yeah,
yeah. Which is, I guess, I don't. Have they ever done that? I think they've done that for some of those other ones, like maybe the red brick or the teal brick ones that they've had. I don't know how they came packaged. I know they came in the same, yellow cardboard box with a sheet of paper for the picture. But I don't know if they were actually, the same idea where it wasn't machine pulled, it was human pulled.
Right.
But yeah. So, anyways, we're just over an hour, so maybe we can wrap it up. And if you guys want to stay on and chat some more, we can. But we'll wrap up the YouTube broadcast.
Sounds good.
So, thanks for coming out, guys. It was great seeing
Sorry, I was late.
faces. No, it's okay, Dave. It's great seeing Rick and Chantel's new faces in the group, and hopefully you guys can come back.
Absolutely. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, great. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and we got 5 viewers right now, so decent for a newer channel starting out. I'm happy with that. So, have a great night, guys, and we'll see you all next week.
Yep. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Why do we all wave?
I don't know.